Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Theoretical Doctor Audio Blogs. In this video, I will be talking about the kind souls in my second posting, Obstetrics and Gynaecology. The link to the article of this audio blog is available in the description below if you would prefer to read on it instead. Otherwise, let's begin. Obstetrics and Gynaecology. Famous for the scary and notorious medical officers and specialists. At least that's what I hear when I was in medical school. Thus, albeit being excited, I was rather apprehensive and fearful to begin my ONG posting. My first day began on a Saturday, a weekend in the labor ward. I recall starting my first day in PAC, clerking the patients and not really knowing how to clerk the patients or what else to look out for. I was guided by a sweet medical officer on my first day. Throughout the whole day, I was encouraged to clerk the patients and present to her. Despite me trying to move as quickly as I can, I knew that I was still relatively slow since I was new to the posting. Yet, she was patient with me. Throughout my tagging days, I met another medical officer who was an ex-senior of mine in university. She was extremely patient, and with her I was even more encouraged and determined to clerk and present more cases. Sadly, I'm a person who is easily triggered by loud voices or strict demeanors. Thus, I tried my best to hide from a lot of the medical officers and specialists. Towards the end of my tagging days, I met another medical officer. I happened to be crying, a little too sensitive, or perhaps I was just exhausted because another medical officer just raised her voice slightly, and it was as if a dam decided to break and overflow. He consoled me, and throughout the rest of my posting, working with him had always been joyful, and rounds were filled with jokes and laughter. Surviving ONG as a house officer in general had not been an easy journey for me, albeit the workload had been minimal, and on most days, I was able to return home on time. I was rarely encouraged, felt hesitant and nervous to go for work, unsure of the medical officers or specialists that I would be working with. It was because of the many kind-hearted and sweet medical officers, the so-called angels of my postings, who were and were not mentioned here. Surviving this posting involved me clinging onto them every time and every day. Eventually, I did finish the posting. That is the good thing about being a house officer. You are only in a particular posting for 4 months at the very least, unless you're extended, of course. However, you can always take comfort in the fact that you are not there forever. Looking back, I am extremely grateful for the laughters, joy, and even tears shed and shared together with them. There are surely memories of my time in the ONG posting that I will cling on to. Now that I have progressed onto my next posting, I still run into them occasionally, and it is always a joy to talk to them and just catch up. If you are currently in the ONG posting or perhaps other postings but find it extremely hard to just bring yourself to work and carry on, just remember that albeit it may be a harsh or toxic environment, there are always good souls out and about. Cling on to them with hope. Thank you for listening to this audio blog. Do stay tuned for more, which will be available every Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Remember to click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button so you won't miss out on any upcoming audio blogs.